Good morning, guys. It is I. Woke up this morning. Charlie's at his grandma's. I had my cup of coffee, some toast, and I listened to the new Gorillaz song from the Music Machine. This was episode 2. It is called Desolé. I don't know how to pronounce the featured singer's name, and I don't want to butcher it, and I'm super sorry about that. But it is very different, but the same as Momentary Bliss. Desolé has a fast paced tone, there's multiple instruments, it's more dance focused, a dance hall, quote unquote. I really like the trumpets. I like it doesn't feel as they used as much of the synthesizer as they did in the last one. It feels really good to listen to. Like Momentary Bliss is like a good punk song. This is a good dance song where it has some it feels Spanish, it feels African, it feels really really different, but it's a hype song. Like you listen to it and you're just like, you're kind of vibing to it. So I really like that they incorporated most of the band. I feel like 2D being a singer is definitely something that is lost upon the gorilla sometimes. And I just like hearing his voice. There's not a lot of lyrics though. It's mostly like Desolé. And there's like other things I can't really pronounce. And it's weird because I feel like it almost or probably has more to do with the music video and watching it than the actual like song itself, because listening to it by itself, it's just it's loud but quiet, where the song takes over the lyrics. And with that, the guest singer, she's used as like a Tyler the Creator feature, where she's not heavily prevalent. Like she doesn't get her own verse, she doesn't get like a long section of the song like the last guy did, but she was used to accentuate the sound. She was used as she was saying Desolé during the chorus. She was, singing during a lot of the high points, and it's like she's used as more of an instrument. And I know singing is an instrument, but she's used to accentuate the power of the beat rather than the lyrics of the song, because the lyrics of the song, they're not important. Like, I mean, they are, but I want to talk about the music video too. I'll get to that in a second, but she has a really pretty voice. I do not know most of these people because I think they're trying to spread out and use many underutilized musicians. And I really like her, but personally, I don't think her, I've not, I might look her up, might not. But the song itself, I feel like I could just put on my headphones and just vibe. And that's good. That's good. I feel like Gorillaz has that quality of making really loud, hype, exciting music, but they also make good tracks. Like, they also make good tracks with energy. And I say that energy, even though I'm calling it hype, I don't feel like it's in my ear. I don't feel like there's too much. Like Momentary Bliss is loud, but this is like, you know, the instrumental version though, the instrumental of it. I really love the horns, the drums, the additives. I really like 2D. I really like her voice. They all fit together very well. And putting all like at that time into one song compared to an album, I think definitely does it wonders, because you're listening to singles, and I feel like Gorillaz always do well with singles. They always do well. Their album Humans, I feel like the singles were so much better quality. And I think that's kind of what maybe they've picked up, is that I feel like with Gorillaz, they want to be a lot, but coming down to the facts, they people the norm the majority of normies who listen to Gorillaz, as I am, like 2D. And a lot of times when he's not there, or it definitely takes away from the Gorillaz aspect, and I feel like they're definitely learning how to use guest features better. And I know they originally did with Dare and some of the other songs, and on the the C album, I'm kind of blanking right now. My coffee hasn't kicked in, but I personally feel like the Humans album did not use guests well. And I'm hoping to hear more from the Music Machine, because it's put out two good songs, and that's all I want. Is when I hear music, I just want good songs. I feel like the song is like so complex but so simple, to where you hear songs with super complex lyrics but a boring beat. And I feel like this is the not even the opposite, where the there is toned down lyrics, there is a small amount of chorus lyrics, and then there is, this complex beat where they put all their time into making the sound some bombastic. That's what I was thinking. Where the horns, the guitar, the drums, everything just kind of pulls together. And you're not listening for the lyrics. Like the lyrics, I feel like I could listen to an instrumental version of it, but I do like 2D's voice. I always feel like he meshes well with music. And I like this Gorillaz. I feel like the Gorillaz is way more chill and focused. But I wanted to talk about the music video now, because it definitely shows that their characters have grown. Because in the last album, Murdoch went to jail and they got the dude from the Gangrene Gang, which is fucking wild. And so it seems like he's just like, hey guys, we'll make some music, and we'll make some music, guys. And they're like T-pose, no, no. But he's just going on a boat, and you see these flashes of like these big monsters, which freak the shit out of me. I don't like them. I don't like them. Like, they're not scary. I just feel the vibe from them, and I think of them because it's shot in the real world, like it's a real. But there's a bunch of animated stuff in the back, and it's 2D on a boat. Um, the drummer dude is like banging on the drums with fucking carrots, and she's in like a singing room, and then she goes on the boat. But I just like it because he's just like chilling on the boat, and I feel like there's story to it. And if you look in the comments, there's 2D talking in character. But I have this theory that like they're building up this intermediate story where Murdoch is like sad, because I'm pretty sure Desolé, what I remember from my French class from like 10 years ago, because I'm 25 and I've been out of high school for a long time, is, I think it means sorry. And I don't feel like the song is saying like sorry to Murdoch, but I feel like 2D and the band have definitely moved on from him in his ways, which I feel like he used to have a lot of creative control over the band, and story wise. And I think he just kind of like, oh, I'm not the big boss around anymore, because in the music video you see him crying around and stuff, and he's just like moping around, and everybody's doing their thing. The one thing I really want, I don't know if they plan on this or not, but with the drummer guy, which his name is blanking me right now because like I said, coffee hasn't kicked in. I would like to see more. I think he's still possessed, right? I haven't kept up with the story, but I know Noodle talks. I know Murdoch went to jail. I know the drummer guy. I don't know if he's still possessed or not. I think there is something with death that happened with him. But honestly, if they did, I would really love to see a Gorillaz show. I'd really love to see something with their small amount of songs doing like, something more. But I've listened to the song a few times. I recommend y'all do it too. I kind of got what I wanted out, and I think you guys will understand that it's not something that you can really go into detail, even though I might have. But I really hope that if you like this and you get to this point, maybe think of subscribing, and I will cover any more music that either you want or I find that's new. But I hope you guys have a good day, and thank you.